After AI gets introduced to work, at first everything feels faster. Work moves quicker, turnaround improves, there is a sense of momentum, and no one complains. Then, slowly something shifts. You start seeing more output, but also more reviews, more iterations, more double checking, and you cannot quite explain why because nothing is broken. There is no escalations, no crisis. Everything looks like it is working, but it does not feel right. That is where this gets interesting. Most of us are trained to respond to visible failures. Something breaks, number drops, customer complains, you see it, then you act. But AI does not behave like that. It drifts. It shows up as small frictions, slightly less clarity that is easy to ignore. Leader respond with few more reviews and over time that becomes the system. People spend more time reviewing than thinking. Output increases, value quietly declines. But the deeper shift is not even that. It is ownership. Work moves from I own this to this was generated with AI. And in that transition, something very subtle happens. The gap between action and accountability start to widen. When things go right, no one questions it. When things go wrong, it is easy to say the system got it wrong. And slowly, no one fully owns the work anymore. There is another layer to this. As AI makes things faster, expectations rise. Teams start relying on it not just to move quicker but to think. And over time, people stop doing certain parts of their work themselves. Then they stop knowing how. The system keeps producing, but the thinking behind the output starts thinning out. The organizations that get this right are not avoiding AI. They are just paying attention earlier. They start very clear on ownership. They build feedback into the workflow. And they do something most teams forget. They use the time saved to maintain capability, not just increase output. You only see headlines when something breaks dramatically. A system goes down, a decision goes wrong. But that is the end of the story. This part of AI impact does not make the news. The real story starts much earlier, when everything looks fine, when output is high, when teams are busy, when metrics look acceptable. And underneath all of that, value is quietly drifted. If you are a leader working with AI-empowered team, ask yourself, can my team still think independently without AI? I wrote about this in more detail in my latest newsletter. If this feels close to what you are seeing, you might find it worth a read.